Hey, this is Tarren.
This is Isaac.
We are True Masters and Morons. Playing Doom Eternal 2, Ancient Gods Part 2. Last time we... Oh, right, I forgot about those. I think shotgun... I think regular shotgun is what you do for these. Hold on.
I don't remember them at all, so...
They showed up like once. So, yeah, last time we got to that spear. This one. Right here.
Whee!
And this time we're gonna try and get to the gate of Divan.
So that we can go to hell and kill the evil ourselves.
Yeah, blood punching the curse is the only way to kill it and remove the curse. I guess I could have just looked it up. That would have been easier.
So it's also it is possible to probably kill it before it curses you.
Yes, but once cursed.
But once cursed, you have to punch it.
Once cursed, you must punch. Oh, suck. Oh, suck.
Wow!
Oh, suck.
Wow! Just hookshotting to him just frickin'
ended my life, yeah.
Wrecked you, yeah. You got this. You got this.
If he weren't empowered, I'd say, yeah, no, he's mine.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, only the fact that he was empowered was what made it scary, but...
Right. Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's what we did last time, and now we're here to hopefully not die a horrible, horrible death. Oh, chasing down the day of... Oh. I swear if I have to fight things while I'm doing that mess.
You'll need to find a way
Gate
to
of
activate
Divan.
the power in this part of the city.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to activate the power in this part of the city, man. Oh, map.
Yep.
Yeah, man. There we go.
Up where I jumped down from? No. Okay.
No, it's up in its own spot. It's just really hidden.
You don't need no stinking map.
Can you just jump across to that spot, like, directly across from you, that one?
No.
Ooh.
Locked. Hammer. Wait for... Oh, that's right. The hammer makes angry sounds. I forgot about that. Through the gate we go.
So Tarren, I
Yes.
have another of the Tarren.
Oh yes, these things you wrote down that stuck out.
The
to
Tarren
you.
prompts.
The Tarren prompts.
Eyeball squish.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
so
turn around.
yeah, no, I'm just looking. We're going there.
Yeah. Okay.
The eyeball squish. It
It tricked you.
Yes,
It tricked
did.
you.
What is this? I don't even.
It opens the gate so you can punch
Power
that.
restored. You should be able to continue towards the gate now.
Ah, yes. I just have to punch the tram.
Oh, and they opened the door on your left now.
That was not okay. So, I was lifting a large crate of stuff at work a while back. Oh, more new things.
Wow. Wow, really?
Dick move game. Dick move.
Douche nozzle.
So I was. Which one are you on? Okay, that's not the one I want.
That's the lock one, so you want the
Okay.
other one, yeah.
Ugh. Die. I don't get to be slowed with all this electrical water crap. So I was lifting this rather large crate at work that I had to deal with because reasons. And I've done this literally dozens of times. Hundreds. We'll say hundreds.
Okay.
It's a lot. I moved these particular things a lot.
Right.
And my hands just slipped this particular time, and it was kind of over my head because I was in a cramped space at the time.
Okay.
And it slipped, and the corner of it bounced off my eyeball.
Oh!
I don't mean my face. I don't mean my eye socket. I don't mean my forehead. My frickin' eyeball. And I literally felt my eye squoosh and compress, and it's legitimately one of the most terrifying experiences I've ever had. For like 3 seconds, I thought I'd gone blind in that eye. Like, I thought it'd broken. It was horrifying.
Oh!
And I might have had more to say beyond the fact that it was the most terrifying experience ever, or I might not have. I don't remember exactly when I wrote that down what my things I wanted to discuss were, but that's what happened.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
What?
like,
No.
That's some people think that's the scariest thing you've ever done. I'm like, tell you what, when you feel your eye going for a second, you tell me that's not utterly terrifying. And if not, good for you. Because I've thought about it many times, and being blind, like
being blind is like up there in disabilities I never want to deal with.
It's like for me, and with my current job situation and all those other things, like I literally couldn't do my job if I was blind. Like, there's no version of the job I do that is doable if you're blind. Like, and this isn't a matter of, oh, well, why don't they make those kind of allowances for your work? They should do. It's like the job is physically not doable if you cannot see.
Here's the thing: there are very few jobs that are doable.
Well, you can do
if you're blind.
There's enough, right? Like, you just got people working in there. Any kind of desk job you can do if you're blind, right?
I guess it's a lot harder, but
let's be clear. The world is much more difficult if you're blind.
If you can't see,
like your day just sucks, and I feel bad saying that for anyone out there who is blind, but like I do not want your life, and I do not wish you have my condolences for your problems.
At the same time, thank you very much for watching. If you are blind, because why?
Yeah, it's like I'm glad you enjoy what we do, because there's no visual element for you.
Right.
Sorry.
Just start the fight, dude.
I was first I was scouting, and then I forgot what I was doing.
Yeah.
How dare you not die? But yeah, like, I've thought about it. The two worst for me, like, types of bodies not working disabilities are losing my eyesight and losing my hands.
Yep. Like, and obviously we're talking about external, because obviously, your brain just dying is probably the worst one.
If I'm
a
dead
vegetable
or what have you, then that's that.
Yeah. But yeah, and Tarren and I agree on this. Like, I would sooner live from a wheelchair than I would lose my arms and hands. Just because, like, everything I both want to do and enjoy doing are entirely hand-based and sight-based. So, yeah.
So that was the eyebrow squish. It's just, I've had issues, like, I've been hit in the face before. I've been, had other things where it's like even just the simple, like, you've stood up too fast and the, like your vision goes dark because you got the blood in your head situation. Like,
yeah.
I've done all those kinds of things before. But this is the first time, hopefully last, that I've ever had a situation where I legitimately, like, for 2 or 3 seconds, I'm like, did I just go blind? Like, did I just lose that eye? Is that eye gone forever?
That is horrifying.
Yeah, it was. It was super freaking terrifying.
Also, again, you should use your hammer, because if I saw the map correctly, there are like 80 of them.
Oh, that's right. I should. Thank you. I kind of forgot I had it already.
I know. That's also part of the reason
No.
He cursed you. Oh, he no curse you no more.
Congratulations, you cursed me. It's your death sentence. Stupid. That's one thing about,
oh, no.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Marauder.
No.
No.
Hold on. Cut.
Okay.
Sorry, my right hand was going numb, which is fine for everything else, but I'm not fighting a marauder with my trigger finger numb.
Dude, you gotta go see a chiropractor about your arm.
I'm sure I do. It's one of the many things I don't have time for. Yes! Yes!
Never would have thought of that. That was brilliant.
Well, it's actually it's one of the hints they give you, so I take no credit for that.
I fully believe you. I forgot about it entirely, and that was amazing.
Yeah, that was honestly so much longer than I thought it would be. It was glorious.
Yeah. No, do it. Oh,
no!
yes.
No!
Whatever works. Okay. It's dead. It's dead. That's all that matters.
I pressed the button before I realized he was dead. So it's like, oh, I can't stop this now, but oh well.
Dude, that hammer comes back so fast.
Well, it comes back when you blow off weak points or execute people, so...
Yeah, it's 2 executions. Like, it's instant. Just use it. Use it now. Oh, you said no. Fire and ice boost. Nice.
Doesn't hit by something else on fire. Oh. I thought it did that already, but okay.
No, it makes it even more.
Oh, I mean, that would make sense, yeah. Just, it is now more of that than ever before.
Than ever before.
It is more than that than ever before, I say. And this is now the voice of the Doomslayer. Yes. The rage of my ancestors. Oh,
down the hole.
All the hammers are down here. That's somewhat terrifying. Oh, tagged it, Tarren. Get back up there.
Really? With all the hammers down there, you're going to try and go back up.
To maintenance team. Please report to Gate of Divan Operations Center.
Slam everything, Tarren! Do it!
Oh, they just die. Alright, yeah, let's do this.
They're small, yeah.
Hammers for days!
Yeah, I've never had that experience. The closest I've ever had to that particular Eye Squish was I was watching a kid once, and they were like grabbing my hair and my face and stuff like that, and at one point they were just like grabbing my face, and they did the move from like video games where they have both hands on either side and they shove their thumb into your eyes. Yeah, that kid got thrown off of me real quick.
I was like, did he die?
I tell you what.
Because how old was this kid?
They were like a year at most.
Okay.
So like
literally
super
the only
young.
acceptable time.
Yeah, super young enough to not
no understanding.
Yeah, young enough to fully not understand what it is they're doing. If they were like 2 even, I would have been like, you need to die. But obviously not really, but...
Yeah, we're not advocating killing children, but I mean, the only response to that is, you have chosen death.
Alright, let's read the Gate of Divan.
I just wanted to let you finish your story. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that is pretty.
That is big.
Also, yes. The Gate of Divan, Arc Data Entry 128. Built eons ago by the Father, first deity of the Makers, the Gate of Divan was used to access the hidden city of Amora, deep in the heart of Hell. The Father used the gate to travel into Hell and oversee Amora, keeping personal watch over the Dark City. The portal has been inactive since the Dark Lord was cast down by the Father himself. Now dormant, it requires a tremendous energy source to reactivate. When the Father willingly gave up his throne in Urdak, and with the aid of his loyal servant Samir Maker, he was deconstructed into the AI known as Vega. In this form, he obscured himself from the vision of the Dark Lord and maintained close watch over his creations on Earth. The Gate of Divan remains unused and hidden from all who would seek to access the Dark Lord's realm. Yeah.
Alright.
Hi. Bye.
Bye.
I was really hoping they would get behind them.
So during these 2 weeks of not releasing videos because of mental and physical exhaustion, I successfully completed 2 entirely different games.
I'm not gonna lie, just from the outside, it's like, yeah, it sounds real like you were real exhausted there.
Okay, to be fair, they're both very short games. Like, each one, I think, had a total of 13 achievements. And also, playing video games is what you do when you're sick. Like...
Or you pass out unconscious. I was just saying, like, from an outside source who has no context, like, yeah, that sounds real sick there.
Oh, yeah, no, I was
just making the passing comment. I thought you were just gonna, like...
Could I get out of bed? No. Could I play video games while in bed? Yes. Yes, I could. One of them was Man-Eater. You play this shark and proceed to eat man. It was very fun and very easy 1,000 gamer score if you're into that for Xbox. I beat it in a total of 16 hours and 16 minutes exactly. And I will not deny, I think 3 or 4 of those hours I was doing something else. So it was just on in the background. So you could easily do it in like 10 to 12. And the other one was Subnautica Below Zero. I finished that last night, which is why I didn't wake up until like 5 today, because I was up until like 6 last night doing the story of that.
By 5, he means PM.
Yes, 5 p.m. up until 6 a.m. because I am a horrible adult.
Alright, note to self, you float up to the surface in this game, which is counter reality.
Yeah, with how heavy you are, you definitely think you sink.
It's like, 1, got a crap ton of armor, 2, with as jacked as we know the Doomslayer to be, he should sink.
Yeah. And like I have proof of that. I remember one time me and my childhood best friend were at a pool.
Woo! Oh,
and
really? Damn, you're fast when you have that on.
And he and I were just, kind of chilling and talking, and he's sitting there and he's like kicking like a madman to stay above water. He's just like just kicking so hard to stay afloat. And I'm sitting there leisurely just just like stay above water.
I was stuck on top of that rat bastard.
And I asked him, I'm like, man, why are you kicking so hard? Like you can relax. It's not that difficult to stay up. And he's like, are you crazy? I will sink if I stop doing this. And I'm like, nah. And so he and I decided, all right, we're both just gonna stop. We're both gonna hold our breaths and we're gonna stop just trying to keep ourselves up and see what happens.
We should note that Isaac's friend at this point in his life was like Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
like he's tiny, but nothing but muscle.
I was about to get there. Like I think this was his first year in the military. The kid is jacked. And yeah, seriously, like his body fat content was like 2%. It was insane. And I am, I think at the time, I think I was like 350 pounds. So we both stopped doing it, and my fat ass, literally, I could still feel air on the top of my head, because that's how much I float. Like, I was floating so that just my hairline was above the water, but everything else was below. And he straight up sunk like a stone and stood on the bottom of the pool. Like, that is how like insane it is. If you are extremely muscular, you sink in water. It's just, fat floats. It just does.
Yeah, so if Doom Guy looks anything like the
barbarian him. Or the Dark Lord, yeah.
Since that, he wears his face. Yeah, no, he doesn't do that.
He doesn't float. Unless that outfit has jets that push him up, he doesn't float.
Right, it's the Doom Slayer outfit has also got buoyancy controls.
Right. All right, we should read that lore bit.
1 second.
Whee!
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
And now I see what to do. Codex. The betrayal of the father. Ooh.
Man.
Gnarly looking.
Yeah. AUK Data Entry 172. Our research shows that Maker history and lore holds truth that are not consistent with passages found in the Hell Priest's texts, revealing the true origin of Hell and all surrounding dimensions. This revelation would explain why Hell is the single dimension that connects to all others, and why it is the oldest in existence, the first world. In the beginning, the world of Jakad, later known as Hell, prospered under the guidance of their leader, Davoth. He longed to solve the riddle of immortality for his people, an ability only he possessed. His efforts met with failure, as mortal flesh could not sustain the undying spirit. Using his unrivaled power, he crafted the Maker race to find the solution, their machine minds working in unison. Davoth was obsessed in his efforts to eliminate death from the world of Jakad. When the Makers discovered the secret of immortality, they deemed the knowledge too dangerous to share, for in their judgment, Davoth had come to be seen as an eventual threat to all life. The Makers acted in secret and worked quickly to seal Jakad away, and Davoth with it, while the records of Urdak were rewritten to hide the truth. Enraged, Davoth became the Dark Lord, as vengeance and hatred consumed him and his world, transforming it into hell. So...
Okay.
Is this trying to say that the Maker race was actually made by Davoth, not the Father?
I don't think I think it just said the father made the world that the Makers live in, technically.
I guess?
But I don't know. Yeah, I mean that did clearly say Davoth made the Makers, which is, fine and well, but it just means like treachery's in their blood, man.
Right? And also just like
Sam's just doing what he do.
That just changes so much of everything else we've read, if that is true.
It only changes a little bit, realistically.
No, because that means that the Father didn't make the Makers.
Yeah, which changes almost nothing.
I don't know.
The fact who made the Makers has little importance on the story, as far as I'm concerned. It does make Davoth more impressive.
Well, it makes Davoth more impressive, but also it's to me the issue becomes then why did the Makers rely so heavily upon the Father when the Father wasn't even the one who made them? So
why do they have to rely upon the thing that made them? First off. Why?
Well, but why do they have to rely on anyone? If in that definition,
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
No, I really wanted the small thing to kill me. Oh,
it wasn't even the. Do it now! Oh.
Get out of my face!
That was like a second away from you losing that.
Yes, it was. But yeah, legitimately, there's no reason they have to rely on anybody. But two, so the stated reason for them turning on Davoth was that they considered him a threat to all life. Mm-hmm. By that logic, if they then decided to go heavily into the Father's court, the assumption then is that they considered the Father to be an ally to all life, or the archetypical ally to all life.
I guess.
That is the... To me, that is the most logical reason. All right, if this is the reason you turned on the thing that made you, and then you became real buddy-buddy with this other guy, the presumed reason to be buddy-buddy with that guy is because he is the opposite of the thing you turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But, yeah, no, I agree. I'm still just that. I'm bothered by that revelation because it also means even more lying that we've had to endure. At the same time, that is all coming from the ARC's research, so their accuracy is questionable.
I mean, no more questionable than anyone else's, but yes.
Oh, everyone's is questionable. You already had the right one. I don't know why you swapped.
Because I thought I didn't.
But we will see what happens after this room next time, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Go ahead and leave us a like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for more Let's Plays. Check out our other channel for gaming lore, link in the description. Thank you to all of our patrons so much for continuing to make this show possible, and we will see you in the next episode. In the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons,
Signing off.